Tension between police and citizens throughout the nation is at an all-time high. The County of San Diego, through the Live Well Exchange Training Initiative, is taking a proactive approach to improve police-citizen relationships. In 2015, the National Conflict Resolution Center and Live Well San Diego launched a 4-year initiative to provide communication and conflict resolution training to citizens and law enforcement officers throughout the region.
We have assigned areas. I am assigned to the downtown area, which we're in now. I'm given a beat assignment, and we normally handle some of the issues in that beat, the radio calls. It's very, very seldom I get the thank you for doing your job, thank you for being out here. We get a lot more complaints than anything. Unfortunately, sometimes people are just having such a bad day. We catch them at their worst sometimes. So we have to deal with that.
We recognize that issues continue to run through our society, tensions between officers and citizens. So in San Diego, the leadership in this community, they all recognize that this is an issue that they don't want to have happen in our own community. And so they brought the National Conflict Resolution Center in. So we've developed a 3-hour training where the officers and the citizens actually sit in a room together to communicate, to foster communication, so they can really begin to understand each other's perspectives.
I got to go to the San Diego High School, meet with some students, and essentially just talk about open communication, essentially.
And how about here at the middle school?
We're not asking youth to just accept what others are saying, but we are asking them to participate in a dialogue that's respectful of one another, and those are the skills that we're trying to teach.
Some of these kids said that they don't like police officers, and sometimes I just have to ask them why, and sometimes it's just a bad experience that they had with a police officer.
You see a cop and you get a stomach ache and you you go the other direction.
Justin was, very outspoken in the group. He had mentioned in the beginning of class that he wasn't a fan of police officers.
When I went into that class, I had a certain, opinion on cops, and it kind of softened it a bit.
After talking to him, he essentially kind of summed it up saying, "Oh, you guys are just like regular guys who like to have fun too. I've been surfing since I was a kid."
That's awesome. He made cops seem nice, like nice people. Like they're just like us. They just have to try to protect us from what's out there. And we see them as bad guys sometimes because we're seeing them for doing what they should be doing. If I was a cop, I wouldn't want to be treated like that. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to be treated like I'm the bad guy trying to instigate all these problems if I'm really just trying to, do my job.
One of the things I realized is we always need to try and communicate better with everybody, and having that open conversation. And it builds that bridge between law enforcement and the citizens.
Oftentimes, when an officer sees a citizen, it's in a confrontation, there's heightened emotion and tension, and there's really not an opportunity for that type of dialogue. And so having the youth or the citizen in a room with an officer in a conversation, that changes the dynamic and allows for a much better interaction, a better understanding of each other's perspectives in a calm, non-confrontational setting.
I think it's a victory for us. He's receptive to talking to police officers now.
If I see a cop in the street, I won't feel kind of like a fear of being arrested or being interrogated even if I'm doing nothing wrong. I kind of realize that just judging people is not okay. Doesn't just go for cops, it's for everybody.
I think it makes it easier for everybody, when we have this communication, this open communication. It actually makes our job just a little bit easier.
This story is just one of hundreds like it. NCRC and the County of San Diego are transforming the community and empowering residents through the Live Well Exchange Training Initiative.